Okay, so I'm gonna start this guy in 3, 2. You ready?
Yeah.
Sorry, just to let it out. Just to release.
This is. Do you call it a soft intro?
I call it a soft
It's
intro. I don't know what it is. What is it?
It's a cold open.
That doesn't sound as cool
What
as
do you
soft
mean?
intro.
It's soft intro.
like you're soft.
Yeah.
It's a soft intro.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
flaccid intro, guys.
It's a cold open.
Cold open.
That sounds like a winter sport.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the cold open.
Welcome back, everybody, to the long-awaited episode 10 of the Amateur Hour podcast, the most mediocre podcast in both audio and video form. Now, we're live. We're live for video.
What up, what up, what up?
Woo. Not only is this the first Amateur Hour podcast that is live from video, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and dudes, today we have our very first special guest
Yeah.
here.
That's me.
He's
Hello.
he's the first guest of the most mediocre podcast.
Yep.
Actually, that's defined by the 2003's Webster's Dictionary. We're in there as the most mediocre
really?
podcast. Yes.
Oh,
Don't
nice.
fact check me on that.
Yeah. History though.
Don't
This
quote
is
me on
history.
that.
This is the first video, first interview.
Yes.
So
Damn.
it's
Many
it's
of
nice.
first.
Oh,
Yes.
special.
We're,
Just a little
yeah,
bit. Just
we're
really
popping a lot
special.
of cherries today.
Oh yeah. Smells like it too.
All right. So, how have you guys been? How we haven't like spoken and sat down and recorded in a while. So
Yeah, as business partners, why would we?
right. So Matt, how have you been? How are you feeling today on this very special day?
I'm feeling good. Today was weird. Last night we survived that weird storm. Did you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
get hit by that?
Yeah,
We-
we were driving to the movies.
Oh yeah. What'd you see?
We went to go see Talk Dirty to Me. No, I'm just kidding. Talk to Me. The new.
Oh, the scary one.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was
It's crazy.
amazing.
Fuck!
Did you-
I really want to see that shit.
Yeah. Do you want to take a lead on explaining that, Paul?
Yeah. So, so first of all, we go into the theater, right? The
Okay.
lights go out.
Oh shit! Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
that the storm was happening. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna tell me about the movie. I was interested. I was like, okay, yeah. Give me more.
So it's just the lights go out, and everybody's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And
Okay.
and then Angel's trying to get a refund.
Oh shit! He was like, let me speak to a manager, please.
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
get your manager, please? This is unacceptable behavior.
Oh yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh, what the hell?" And then, and then we went to the little theater, and then one of the lights was flickering throughout the whole fucking movie.
Oh, that's tight. That adds to it.
I know.
I never in my life have I heard that zzz
But it was cool though. Like it gave it like a different vibe, you know?
kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, so a light or a bee?
It,
I don't know. I didn't know which one that
no,
was.
the light was flickering. It was
Okay.
actually
Yeah.
making that noise.
Yeah, the buzzing?
But
Yeah, it was
cool.
crazy.
Okay.
It was crazy.
But yeah, it was a really good movie. I really liked it a lot. It was
Yeah?
really fucking scary.
Amazing watch. I would recommend it
Yeah,
to you
recommend
guys.
it. Talk to me, A24.
Yes.
It was a good movie.
Jesus Christ. What
No,
about you?
but I'm good. So
Yeah?
yeah.
Other than the dust storm, anything else happen in your life? We're kind of like really mediocre people. So the name
I
kind
mean,
of
speak
sticks.
for yourself. I mean,
I'm
I
just-
live an extraordinary life. I just run a mediocre podcast.
Oh, okay.
It's balanced. It's
Yeah,
balanced.
no. Yeah. It's the
It's
soy
just-
to the sauce.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No, anything else besides that? To work, like I told you, the building got shut down. No, it didn't get shut down. Actually, there was still guests coming in while this storm was happening. While there was no power in the store.
Sounds about right.
It sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than that, this week has been okay. Had some car trouble. That was fun. That was weird, dude. It was weird. My car was just like
Squirting.
it was squirting
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It was great. It was
As fun as squirting is, I don't think cars should do that.
I don't think. I mean, not from the front at least.
No.
Not from the front. So, but other than that, no, man, I'm good. I'm feeling good. Like I said, we were excited about this whole type of episode. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's a first. So,
Yes.
It's really first.
Very exciting milestone. Hope you guys are enjoying it. So
For
with
sure.
that, ladies and gentlemen, and all folks in between, today I welcome again our very special guest. It is my joy, honor to welcome Phoenix, Arizona's very own, finest, incredibly talented, album charting, music dropping, music production prodigy, Mr. Paul Allen Lopez Martinez.
I'm telling you, I'm
No,
saying.
It's actually Alan Paul.
It's okay.
I have it as Alan Paul. It's just I can't. I really struggle with reading and talking at the same time. You can ask Matt how many times I'm just like,
He struggles just with talking
No, but thank you
or
so much.
reading individually.
Just
Now
talking.
to add them,
Just
Yes.
living
It's
in
just
general.
just surviving, breathing. Sometimes
Just Angel.
just a struggle everywhere. Just kidding.
No, thank you so
No,
much.
you're doing great, by the way, though.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but no, okay. So everyone, like we said, we got the homie Paul here. So what's up? What's up?
Well, thank you so much for the invite, guys.
No, for sure. Thank you, bro.
Definitely. Thank you for being here. Thank you
it's
for
an honor.
hosting us.
And on top of that, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is my studio, guys.
Mhm.
You guys can see. This is my vibe, And well, actually, me and Angel we go way back,
Mhm.
kind of in a way.
Yeah, we do.
How far back do you guys go?
Like right over there by the parking lot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we
That's
go.
where you guys
way-
met.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's where you guys met.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
I carried him. Like,
Yeah, it was actually on a previous dust storm. I was kind of blown away, and then
That's
I blew him.
That's romantic.
So
The wind was blowing, and so were you.
and then so were the dudes.
Dudes blowing
just
dudes.
dudes blowing some dudes in the window in the middle of a blow.
That's
Oh my god. That's funny.
I'm gonna
Oh,
write that in
but-
my vowels, bro.
a lot of blowing. It's a lot of blowing.
We go from high school actually.
Okay.
So we went in a class.
Was it freshman year? What year in high school? How far?
More like
Junior.
Oh, okay. So
Junior year.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were still developing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you like that word?
Developing?
Yeah, that word's weird to me
What, developing?
when it's used in that sense.
When I say it?
When you say it, it's just a little weird.
All right, Paul.
Yep.
Would you go ahead and mind telling the audience a little bit about you? Give yourself. I know I gave you that great introduction.
Oh,
but
I appreciate it a lot.
but no,
He's great. He's great.
Oh, thank
He's great.
you.
Better than Angel. He's great. I'm just kidding.
Amateur Paul hour.
Next time it's just me.
it's just you.
Welcome to the amateur hour.
Hey.
Thank you guys again. I'm a music producer, composer, writer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a musician. I like to play a lot of instruments, whatever I can get my hands onto,
Mhm.
musically. And yeah, well, this is what I do. Sorry, I was like a little nervous.
No, you're good. Okay, here.
Don't be nervous.
Here.
Why would you be nervous?
It's okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, Paul,
Yeah,
when did your music journey kind of start? Do you mind sharing with me?
of course. It started when I was 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's when I first got my guitar. Santa Claus actually gifted me that guitar.
Shout out to Santa.
Hey,
Shout
big
out
boy
to
Santa.
Santa.
Yeah.
I've been a good boy
It's
this year, Santa. I bought some
It's not the only side going
two
around.
bad bitches and a bag of weed,
What?
That's what I want. That's what I want for Santa. I don't want talent. I don't want talent. Okay, so wait. So
Yeah.
at 6 you got your first guitar, right?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you tell everyone how
Yeah.
how many instruments do you play?
I play guitar. There's like different ways of playing guitar. Obviously, there's like the Mexican way.
Can you do it with your tongue?
Yeah, that's like. Oh, actually, yeah. You can
That's
play with
that's rock star shit right there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Playing with the guitar?
with his tongue.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mhm.
I've actually done that before.
you have?
Yeah.
That-
Just Mexican parties are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
he's like, I don't even remember.
It's like-
the liquor was flowing.
Just for everybody that doesn't know, there's this song called El Manicero, which is a song that is like really traditional between Mexican guitars, and you have to play it like the
Different
song
ways.
doesn't have like a okay, I follow this,
Okay.
It's just like two chords and you have to kind of follow that melody.
hmm
And with that,
Is there like freestyling in that?
Yeah.
Like you can kind of
you
okay.
just like the song comes out as whatever you're thinking at the moment. Like it never comes out the same.
It's a lot of like improvisation as
Yeah.
you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so everybody has their little like different tastes on it,
Mhm.
and like just mostly for show, like people give you a bottle, so you play with the bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like what I do is like I like, and I believe I'm not, like that's something I like came up with. I was like, oh, you know what? Bring me a chair, and I was playing with the chair. And
Damn.
then, like whatever they could bring me, I was just playing with it.
Yeah.
And then I would put it behind my back, but that's like traditional. Like, put it behind
Yeah.
my back, play with it, and then I would play with my teeth.
Mhm.
Actually, like pull the strings. So it's like it's crazy, dude. It's really funny.
Okay. So can you take me back to when you
Oh,
first got?
yeah.
No. You're good.
Yeah.
No, wait, he didn't finish his instruments. How many more instruments can you play?
Yeah. I was. Can you take us back when
Yeah,
you first
yeah.
got the instruments and your
Of course.
journey in there?
Yeah. So first guitar was actually an electric guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously you can really play acoustically with that, like. And I wanted to play at church, When I first got it, I was like, oh, you know what, church. So they told me you have to get an acoustic guitar. And then I was just like grinding and like, you know, like going to restaurants and stuff. And I got that guitar. And then from there, another guitar and everything. And it wasn't until when I moved to Phoenix when I was like, you know what, I kind of want to learn more ways of playing the guitar. So I played requinto, which is like a different way of playing it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly just melodies and like...
So there's different ways for you to play with that same instrument?
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. And from there, I grabbed the bass, bass guitar. I started with like a 4-string for everybody that knows. And then I started moving up for 5, 6. I want to get a 7, actually, a 7-string bass, but they're pretty weird.
Could you run me through the difference between one of 4 and one of 7, other than just obviously
the quantity
of yeah, other than just like it having more strings?
Yeah. So with the 4-string, you can basically play anything, like literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, it's more like preference, because like when you're playing a bass, like it's only one note most of the time, you know. But if you're crazy, you can actually do like a shit ton of notes as you're like playing the bass. Okay. So it's almost like a chord, and yeah, that's basically it. Like different sounds, it makes a thinner sound. You get like a thinner sound, because like the 4-string is only like 4, right? Like this. Right. The 5th, you add another one at the top. Mm-hmm. The 6th, you add another one, so like the 5th, another one here. From the 7th, you bring another one down, so you have like all these fucking strings to play with, and you're gonna go like, you know, like, so the scale just gets bigger and bigger.
All in that same guitar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I actually took really guitar, guitar class in freshman year.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, failed. I didn't care.
Oh, no.
I just sat there.
You didn't know how to plug a string?
I did. Yeah. Not well.
Yeah.
Just kind of was strumming. I was just working on my finger game.
Didn't you take guitar in high school?
I didn't take guitar. I was friends with the guitar teacher.
Oh.
Because I was always like jammed there like, in front of his class.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you get down. But yeah. Actually.
The teacher got down?
Yeah, dude. He was crazy.
They usually do.
All teachers get down.
High school teachers get down.
Shout out to the teachers that get down. Anyway. I actually had actually had a guitar teacher when I was like around that age, like 7, 8.
Yeah.
And he told me, because I was like really like, I was a kid, you know, so I was just like, whatever, playing like whatever. Like, and he told me like, you're never gonna learn. You like suck at this, like you're the worst. And I was like, you know what, like that's like my strength, and I can actually play.
Yeah.
And now I can play really good.
That was just the start of your villain.
Yeah.
Your origin.
Yeah, dude. That like.
It's so weird, dude. What's up with the old generations and like shitting on kids?
Like he told me like
the older generation thought that like that type of criticism was like the way to go.
It actually is in a way.
Yeah, but like at the same time, you're 7. Yeah. Like it's one thing if you're 20 and you're fucking around and someone's like, you don't have it.
Yeah.
But like a 7-year-old, bro, I can't imagine trying to crush a 7-year-old's dreams.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think he
was that's just me, bro.
No, I get it though, because that guy was probably going through some shit too. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
check out the kid. Fuck yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
You doing better than me? Fuck you.
I'm
gonna make sure I'll bring you down with me.
Exactly. I feel like it was. Sorry to interrupt. No, I feel like it was mostly I don't know, because I always like I learned like a really fast pace on instruments and shit like that.
Okay.
Because I was like grew like with them. So I feel like that was like a thing that I don't know if it was like jealous of or something. It was like, you know what, this kid's learning too fast or some shit, and then he was like, you know what, you can't.
There is a lot of people like that.
Yeah. So I guess that kind of worked though, you know, for me.
So would you say that you know how to play a lot of string instruments, like guitars and everything? Like it comes stems from that family, or am I being stupid right now?
No, because you're not being stupid. It's just
right now.
Right now.
Not right now.
Most of the time you are, but not right now. No, actually, because like there's a toroche that you like a lot.
Yeah.
Telonche, that's what he calls it.
It's a big ass.
Bring it in.
Bring it in.
It's actually.
Hey yo, Robbie, can you bring it in? Yeah, Robbie, put that on the screen.
Yeah, put it in, Robbie.
Oh, actually, shout out to the crowd that we have here.
Live audience in the back.
My mom right there. Mom.
Shout out. My mom too.
All the moms here.
Where's her ashes at? Who's got her urn?
I see you.
Hey, right before the podcast, I was like LeBron. I put my hand in there and I.
Oh my god!
You're just like,
yeah. Just sprinkle a little bit in every time. Yep. That's why I be tweaking.
Yeah.
But that's why I see shit.
I always carry my mom in me.
Anyway,
Where the fuck were we? Oh yeah.
I hate y'all. How dare you?
I forgot what
No,
I
I'm
was
just kidding.
I forgot what I was saying.
It's so bad when we go on tangents. I imagine adding the third element to like also go into tangents. We apologize.
Sorry,
I forgot what I was saying.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, Toroloche.
Yeah, todo loche.
So Toroloche is like a bass. It's just like you have to play like that, you know. So it's a little weird. I don't know what to say.
Oh, okay.
Hey yo.
Is that why is that one your favorite?
You have to play
Yeah,
like
because
that.
I pretend to be the instrument, bro. What are you talking about?
Play like that. 'Cause you kind of have to slap it actually. Like it's like slapping. Well, there's different ways of playing it, but like the Mexican way is slapping it, you know. So, oh, dude, it's crazy.
Does that slapping translate into over to anything?
What do you mean? No, I'm not trying. We're not trying to set you up, man.
No, I'm just saying like. Never mind. The skill of slap.
Oh.
Does it transfer over?
Does it?
What do you mean?
Can you slap bitches like that the same
Oh
way?
my god! Actually, I have a funny story.
Okay.
One
Play it,
time I was playing the Toroloche at a
Okay.
party, right?
Right.
It was what you call it, like the bachelorette's party, like the
Yeah.
and it was
Bachelorette. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Love
bachelorettes are a thing.
Yeah,
there
for
was-
sure.
Oh, and they gave like bands or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, then you just play like a regular party, you know, don't pay attention to anything, just play. And I was until this lady.
He said, "I was until
no, it's because this lady, like, I was just playing like normal, right?
right."
And then she would look at my fingers and go like that, and like she was horny, dude. Like you can tell she was horny. Oh, demonetized. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
All right. So
She
basically,
physically had horns on her, is what you're saying.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
She was pokey.
Yeah.
She was pokey.
She was pokey.
Yes, it was a costume party, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
And she just like, you know, she would tell me like, "Oh, do it again." And I was just like, "What the hell?" I'm just playing normal. And then she was like, "Oh, I wish somebody would do that to me." And like she said it to her friends. And I was just like, "Okay, this is so."
So what
Yeah.
you're saying is, get a guitar, slap
Play
it, and bitches will come
yeah.
your way.
She basically
That's-
told me that. I was like, "All
That's
right."
the key.
But nah, that was it though. That was the end of the story. But
Oh,
she was,
okay.
but I was like, "What the hell?" Like, it's crazy, dude.
Damn.
All right,
But
Paul. We're doing a
anyway.
lot of music talk, but why don't you go ahead and tell me and tell the listeners
After the horny shit,
after the horny shit.
you switch it so normally. All right, keep going.
Why don't you inform me and the listeners that don't know you, what you do for work, like what's behind the music and everything? Would you like
Okay,
to?
So, queso. What I do is music production mostly.
Mhm.
Right.
I do music production for other artists other than me because I also like record my music and stuff. There's like local artists from Phoenix and
Mhm.
also from out of Phoenix, like California, Texas.
That's tight. That's tight.
Yeah, and that's what I do mostly.
What genre of music do you do mostly?
I do regional Mexican music,
Okay.
which is that's all corridos, romanticas, even cumbias,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
whatever's in the business right now. That's
Mhm.
kind of what I do.
For sure.
What would you say is your favorite at the moment?
Like genre to do.
Yeah, favorite genre to work on.
I don't know, cause I like all this like new kind of peso pluma stuff,
Mhm.
Okay.
and it's like I like the instruments, I like the music production on their song. It's like crazy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like that right now, but at the same time, I'm also like a really melancholic
Mm-hmm.
guy, and like you know like a really sweet music. They're like really easy to listen, but like with like some complicated stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like a mix that I do a
Okay.
lot. You
Yeah.
know?
And yeah, I've had the pleasure of being able to sit in and listen and stuff like
Yeah.
that to some of the stuff. So it's actually really nice.
No, thank
like
you so
it, yeah.
much.
Especially someone like as me, I don't really listen. I'm not too much into that side
Yeah.
of music. I grew up with a little bit of that Mexican genre of music, just
course, yeah.
stemming from everywhere. But I used to just sleep through that. You know, I was
Yeah.
one of those kids.
It's
where,
a
like,
Mexican
like,
thing
I
to
just
do.
sleep. I could
Put two chairs
Ooh.
together and you were
Yeah.
just
I'm
sleeping
out.
there.
Yeah, or on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't care.
On the floor.
If I had
Hey,
to.
hey, yo!
Yeah.
But use your
Yo.
shoes as a pillow.
Yeah.
I did that at my cousin's house, so Santa Claus would come.
Tuck my arms in my shirt,
Yeah, just don't get cold.
and I'm just snug.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Hey, yo!
Hey yo, yeah, just like that.
Oh,
That usually happened when my uncle was around, though.
oh my god.
No, just kidding.
Yo,
We're like,
my
oh,
uncle was
shit.
hung, but then again, I was 8 years
Oh
old.
my god.
So isn't it everybody?
Mine was hung too. He killed himself.
It's a different kind of hung,
different-
buddy.
two different kind of-
two different hungs.
Two different types of trauma. Anyway,
All right, Paul. Who would you say are your favorite artists at the moment?
I like
I love them too.
yeah.
is that a new? I'm not hip. Is that new?
Yeah, it's
What genre is that?
it's like a modernized disco type thing. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
now he's
Bring disco back, by the way. You guys don't understand. Like people used to. There was discos. Like they don't have them
Yeah.
anymore. And they might have like a retro disco, but like I'm talking discos, bro. Motherfuckers used to.
Did you
They
guys
used
ever
to.
hear a story? There was this disco that there was this girl dancing, and supposedly it happened in my city in Mexico. It was Nogales for people over there. Shout out.
You're
Supposedly this disco like just burnt because this girl was dancing with the devil.
Oh, yo. I thought you meant she's just dancing so good.
It just fucking
Shit was
burned.
fire. Shit
Nah.
was
fire.
And supposedly every time I like tell my friends, I remember that shit.
Mhm.
They're like, oh, that happened in my city. And they happened in my city. And they're all for like around the fucking Mexico.
Yeah.
Like,
Everyone's city.
the country
Everyone's city had it.
Yeah.
She just had a tour of
Yeah.
like each
she was just
day.
burning
Yeah,
every
she-
disco. Yeah.
Damn. That's
Anyway,
scary.
what was I saying? Oh, my favorite artist.
No, wait. Before we go, can we talk about disco? Disco's lit, dude.
Disco's lit.
No, it is.
Like
I
roller
wish I-
skating with disco. That just seems so
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Not even that. Just the dance moves were simple but
Yeah.
effective.
Yeah,
They
this-
were effective.
this
Not
number right
that's
here.
not effective, but they were effective. I promise
That's
you.
fucking
I don't know what that was, but I promise you they were not that.
And I'm sorry, guys, if you guys saw that. Shit was disgusting. Just kidding.
Angel was Dougie right there. I don't know what that. Oh,
No, I swear.
I'm all like, disco's
wait.
amazing. He's like,
It's not.
never mind.
Never mind. I have this fascination of having like an afro and that jumpsuit, but like I'm fat. But
Don't let that stop you.
that is true. But rollerblading and fat people don't really mesh.
I don't know, but if you can master it,
That'd be
you're like a
impressive.
unicorn.
You could be like, oh no, I was gonna say something so fucked up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. All right.
You're just special.
Yeah.
It's majestic to see
To-
to bigger people moving like that on some roller skates.
That is true. Just seeing
Just
bigger
don't- just-
people flow, dude.
Float?
Flow.
Oh.
Flow. All big
Float.
people float, dude.
I know. I'm a big guy, so I float.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually one time I drowned. That's fun.
What?
Yeah, I drowned.
yeah?
I was technically dead for a couple of.
No,
Have I
fucking
never-
shit. No,
have I never shared
no,
this story?
He's never said that. What the fuck?
Business partner.
Is this motherfucker even alive right now? Fucking ghost.
No,
Are we dead?
No.
Am I dead? I don't know.
Tell that to the Disco King. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, okay, so
we'll save the dead ghost story for another
I'm
time.
asking you next week about that. So, and are there any other artists that you kind of take inspiration from?
Oh, that's where we left off.
Okay, let's go with artist and then inspiration from artist.
Okay, favorite artists. There's, I would say, probably 3 at the moment that I
Okay.
like a lot. And one is called Leve. She's jazz,
Okay.
a classical music singer.
Oh, nice.
Like new. She barely, she released her album, like, her first album, like a couple of months ago, like probably 6.
Okay.
Around there, I'm pretty sure. And then there's also, actually more. But anyway, she's like pretty new. And then there's also this guy called Matt Maltese.
Okay.
Which he was really viral on TikTok. So
Damn. Okay.
yeah, he's
One of his
fucking
songs is like, it's covered, right? And it was like,
Yeah,
during
that's-
quarantine,
that's
it
the
was
song.
it was a really big.
great. If you guys heard that song, oh girl, it's you that I lie with. No,
Yeah. what is the name of the song?
As the World Caves In.
As the world caves in. I
It's a
suggest
really good
people.
song.
It's
Yeah.
a really good song.
Okay.
so
Nah, I
that
don't
song
think
right there.
Maybe I've heard it. I don't know. Maybe I just don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
by
pretty
name.
sure.
I'm pretty sure you've heard it, but here as I can pull it up.
Yeah. So Matt Maltese is crazy. He's a songwriter, singer. He plays the piano, a lot of instruments, so he's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I also find a lot of inspiration from him as well.
Okay.
I would say probably Peso Pluma as well, which is
sure.
like the
Yeah, for
whole
sure.
different thing. But yeah, Peso Pluma, I feel like it's more because it's like really different from like the original music that has been popping.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the new thing. It's called tumbado. Tumbado is like this like urban Mexican style music.
Okay.
But I feel like he did it, but he did like a really different take on it.
Yeah, okay. So he kind of like made his own little lane within that genre. Okay.
Yeah, so I really like that a lot.
Hell yeah. I want to hear some like Mexican drill. Like
Actually, I think that there is.
I'm sure. No, there is. I'm sure.
Sure.
There is.
No, I'm just.
I'm
saying.
sure there is. There's
I
gotta
haven't heard
be.
it, but yeah.
There's gotta be.
There is.
There's no way.
There is. It goes hard as hell.
Like Japanese drill, that shit goes
that
hard
shit
too.
goes hard, yeah.
Japanese rap is crazy sometimes.
It is.
Yeah.
Because they be dropping the N word and it doesn't even mean that.
No, I don't know.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that. It's the gray area. It's like the negative zone. They can say it technically,
The negative
but like it is. It's like you don't know how to feel about that one. All right, so go on to inspiration then.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
I would say Peso Pluma, obviously. Like new shit. I have to like kind of upgrade everything I'm doing.
Yeah, of course you want to stay current.
Yep, go with flow and stuff. Also, in a weird way, I also find inspiration from like scores for movies, like the instrumentals from movies.
Yeah.
Like for example, there's like a song right there, The Whale, that has like really good like scores. So I try to learn as much as I can from them.
Okay.
And also, what else? I don't know. I just like to listen to a lot of jazz and stuff like that too. So chords and stuff like that I use in my songs or productions that I do,
Right.
they're mostly like chords that are not like as normal to play.
Okay.
So
That's right.
yeah.
Do you mind informing me, Paul, what is the difference between working on music for yourself and for, let's say, a client?
That's a really good question. I don't have an answer for that. Just kidding. I just do whatever I want. Just kidding.
That's a really good question. I'm not gonna answer.
Yeah.
Now.
Let's move on. Just kidding. No, so obviously for my music that I make my own, it's mostly like whatever I'm feeling, whatever, like if I'm going through something, I always like when I'm creating for myself, automatically my brain just thinks of the shit I'm going through or the stuff that I like. For example, I did a song the other time and it was like a bolero, just like an instrument, like an instrumental, but it's a bolero, so it's like an old Mexican style of playing the guitar and stuff.
Okay.
And I did it thinking of this new movie, the Pinocchio movie. From Guillermo del Toro. I don't know, I was thinking of that, and I did it, and yeah, I don't know. Like for me, it sounds like that, and like so that's like probably one of the ways I would put it for my music. I always like they're pretty intimate, and
So you're very hands-on, and whatever you grab inspiration towards, you like you nurture it and everything.
yep.
Would you say a lot of your music is more like like you said, the lovey type of music, more very like romantic and stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah, for like I also like sing like corridos and all like the stuff that's popping
the
as
pain. You let the pain. You just let
yeah,
the pain
I let
come
the pain.
through.
But like this like new stuff that's coming out, like it's mostly like corridos and like flashing and like like I'm the shit. You know that shit.
Yeah,
But
sure.
for that, I'm not too good at writing, so I work with composers
for flexing and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like that. I'm like, oh shit, you know, like. Nah.
You're saying on the face. I mean, that's this guy.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
No, but
What
you know,
do you mean
for that, I work with composers, and I just like put my music into it. And it's kind of like I'm working for them. But yeah, and also when I work for people, that's when it's like different. Because most people that work with me is because they trust my sound, so they kind of want some of that in their songs. You know. You know,
Right.
so, and obviously, like, I can play, like, different styles. Like, so if a client, like, oh, I want you to play, like, really traditional Mexican guitars, I have to play like that. And I'm comfortable.
All right, sorry, guys. We're having... This is the first time we're doing video, so we're going as we learn. Back to the question.
Okay.
What is the difference between recording for somebody else than you working on your music?
Okay, so when I work for somebody else, as I said, like, it's mostly people that trust my sound. And they kind of want, like, similarities to my songs, to their songs, you know? But if, like, a client asks me, like, oh, I want, like, a really traditional Mexican sound, like, guitars and stuff, like, old, I do that. And, like, I can do it and execute it good, you know? Because that's, like, what I grew up, like, playing. So it just depends, you know? Like, it just kind of, like, work for them. If they want some of my little touch on it, like, I just give it that as well.
But you're able to, like, you're flexible enough to be able to do different types of things depending on what the need is for it, whether it's your music or it's a client's.
Yes.
It's very interesting that you bring in that topic because producers do have like the formulaic sound that they curate. Like you think of people like Metro Booming or something. They have a certain type of style, and it's like. So I guess my question is, what kind of steps have you taken to curate your own style, and what does that look like to someone like me that isn't really that much into music but can appreciate it?
I would say the like versatility of what? What happened?
No, nothing.
You guys talking shit. Just kidding. That was good.
you know the little Thor meme. I was like, "Are you proud of me, Dad?"
Why did you do that?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
So excited.
He was. I was.
He was like, hell yeah.
It's like, what are you?
I killed that question.
He did. It was a good question. I'll give him that. It was a good question, but
Oh, thank you. It's my first time.
That was good. That was good, guys. Subscribe for that.
oh my god!
Can you do me a favor?
Thank you for the roses.
Bro, just hop on the trend, dude.
I'm already doing it on my alt account.
Leave the link in the bio.
This guy quit his daytime job 3 weeks ago, and has just been doing.
Just take him for the roses.
Been doing it in the back of Target.
He's just like,
Just kidding.
oh, dude. Now I know why when I make the face, you're just like,
Yeah, he does that all the time, bro. We'll finish a recording, and it's like we're like, damn, that was a good one. He's like, yeah, that's good. And then he goes, wait, and I'm like, and he's like, we're good. Oh, nothing. It's nothing. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like,
you want to know, Paul? You can attest to this. You're like a friend of mine. I have a lot of like visual cues that I never really elaborate on, and you're just like,
it's the tism.
Yeah.
It's the extra chromosome.
The extra chromosome's in there somewhere. It's just floating. You asked that too. You were like, "Where does it go?" He's like, "Does it just float around?" I don't think that's how DNA works, but I don't know. I can't say anything.
it just cruises. All right, so back to the question.
What was the question?
I don't even know, bro.
What was it was about curating your own sound.
Oh yes.
I hate myself. I hate myself for that. I had to do it. He went along with it. We're spending too much time together. Okay. It's almost like we're finishing each other's sentences at this point. You know, we've done that before, right?
Huh?
We've done that before.
Done what before?
Finish each other's sentences.
When?
I don't know. It's happened though.
Has it? I know we said the same thing at the same time.
I know. I think that's when we soul bonded.
Anyways,
I never said something.
No, you're good.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, it's fine. It's not like you're just on the most mediocre podcast in that sense. I'm kidding.
You'll be hearing from our most mediocre lawyers. No, just kidding.
So, the question was curating my sound, right, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Did I know that?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's like, yeah, curating my sound and just some other shit, right? Yeah.
That stupid shit. All right. I'm just kidding. He's my friend, guys, so I count on him a lot just for stupid things. Anyway,
dude, to be honest, I feel like I'm the kind of person that I need to be clowned on, or else I'm not balanced.
You bounce off really well. Like you can go with it.
Because I'm brown.
He bounces really good. Well.
Some people take it a little offensive.
Yeah.
Angel doesn't. Angel.
I mean, you can tell when he's like offended.
Anyways, back to the question.
Yeah.
Actually, I have another following up question, but go ahead and answer that question.
So I feel like it's more the versatility of my sound again. Like I'm gonna do that right now. My versatility.
He won't let him finish the fucking question.
I'm sorry. I'm being so rude, bro.
Nah, you're good.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
The versatility of your.
Yes, that like I try to for like a long time I always try to learn as much as I can from anything. You know, like if I listen to rock or something, there's like some stuff that I pick up from that
For sure.
and like from jazz and all that. And I always try to find like a good like mix between all of those genres.
Genres.
Right, there you go. I'm a Mexican. But
Oh yeah, for the people, don't you dare make fun of English is technically your second language, right?
yeah, it is my second language. I'm talking with the big ass accent now. But yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, sí,
It is my sound.
Yeah, that's
And a horse.
it's okay. I can say it. I'm Mexican. You can only say half of that sentence.
I can only say some of it, and I physically can't even say any of it.
But yeah, I feel like it's like my sound is kind of like a combination of like styles in a way. Like obviously there's a lot of things I don't know yet and stuff like that. So I'm always like learning and evolving as time goes.
So as you intake all this media from external factors and stuff, how do you put it back all into the genre that you mainly focus, which is Mexican music?
Yeah, it's weird because obviously some things that I try to like play don't sound that good. Like like it's like
There's a lot of trial and error. Right?
yeah, that's the word. And
Yeah.
and it's like once like you.
Got you, bro.
Yeah, you got it. But
You're doing great.
you're doing great. Oh shit!
This is fun. This is great. This is great.
It's a great podcast.
There's gonna be some people that are just listening to this.
Oh yeah, so
And-
it's not gonna make any sense. It's not gonna make any sense.
Okay, whenever we say that's because like he's putting a thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's like
That's okay. You know what? Unfortunately, you're just gonna miss out on the joke unless you go watch the video.
Honestly,
Yeah.
guys, if you're not listening to video, go check us out. Make sure to subscribe down below and
Exactly.
yeah, do all that good
Like,
stuff.
comment,
we spend
subscribe.
a lot of time on the lighting for
The
this.
setup took a while, so
Yeah, the
just
Setup took a
really
while,
took a while.
but hey,
tell your friends about me. Tell your aunts about me. Tell your
aunts.
moms and grandmas. You know.
Yeah.
Grandmammy's support is amazing.
don't
I
have a
still hold
grandma.
on to that one compliment where that old lady called me sweetie like 10 years ago. That's been getting me through my life.
Yeah, the Marianne, the cafeteria woman, called me sugar one time.
Sugar?
Mm.
Damn.
You're so sweet, sugar.
Mm.
You're like, oh.
They don't know. Women don't know. That stuff sticks with you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
I don't care what.
I get complimented once like every 3 months, and every time I'm just the happiest dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude,
A dude
just the
being
happiest
complimented.
dude. His dudes being happy, you know. Do you know what I mean?
Just dudes doing dudes.
Just dudes, just three dudes sitting here talking to dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have this joke about dudes.
Just
Uh-huh.
dudes.
We just say that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like almost
no,
a New
yeah.
York accent, but not really.
Yeah. it's
That was more
Dudes.
British.
That sounded hella
British.
British.
just dudes. Fucking dudes.
Hey, just dudes fucking some dudes, eh? Anything wrong with that?
I'm fucking.
No, I'm just fucking some dudes. Why you looking at me like that? I'm fucking gay, all right? Is that what you want to hear?
Oh, I can't, dude. It's just so funny to me. Anyway.
So you're a dude?
I'm a dude.
Yep.
And yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm a dude that makes music, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. All right, man. Where the
Sorry.
fuck were we?
I forgot.
I don't know. I have a follow-up question though
Okay.
about going back to a little bit of the genre.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a specific type of sound or genre that you're trying to learn more about? Like as far as improving your skills, is there something that you kind of want to?
Yeah, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. There's actually there's actually a bunch of genres I wanted to learn about. Obviously, 'cause there's music is just endless.
yeah.
You know. So I feel like I would like to learn more about classical music,
Ooh, okay.
You know?
On what end?
like
Like-
orchestras, and
Okay.
stuff like that. Like
Nice.
I actually want to get a cello whenever I can,
Okay.
because I want to like somehow implement that into my songs. And
Oh,
like,
that's
you
That'd
know?
be great.
Yeah, because the cello is just, I don't know. There's this thing about the cello that sounds like so beautiful to me. That's like, it's almost like a vocal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it can sound like really growly or it can sound really like sweet, you know?
Yeah.
And I love that because, like, I don't know, you just can, like, it's
Sounds like my
endless.
ex-wife.
Yeah.
Who was breathing in there? Was it
I don't know why. I should
the wind attack? Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I was getting scared. I was like,
You're like, I thought the dust storm was yesterday.
I know.
Like, oh shit, the
I
lasers
was
go
like-
out right now.
I felt like someone was breathing on my neck. My hair stood up a little bit.
You should,
But go ahead.
That's a nasty feeling, though.
You should,
like-
do,
Scary.
you should do like a stereo thing on like when the people hear like on headphones, like just like travels around.
Oh yeah.
This is my producer talking right now. Sorry.
Producer, you know, like
producer
the
brains.
Just my
it's
producer brain is just
the
like,
gears
oh.
are
Yeah,
Gearing.
sorry guys.
It's like, yeah, we're doing great, but this would sound amazing if you did this.
You know,
It's
actually
just-
cut down some of the lows right now. Under 60 hertz,
Damn.
please.
All right, don't hurt us. Don't hurt my feelings. Let's get,
don't hurt us.
Don't hurt us. Anyway,
Don't do it.
but yeah, classical music.
Classical music.
Classical music and rock. Because rock, I feel like I haven't really like I want to like actually like metal and stuff. There's this really
Like
cool
some
band.
head banging rock.
Yeah,
Damn.
like it's crazy because most of the stuff like the chords are pretty simple, like in a way like it's just like power chords most of the time.
Yeah.
But when they switch it into like melodies, like that's the crazy shit right there. And yeah.
Thank you for the glizzy.
Oh my god.
That should be the thumbnail of the episode.
For you guys that didn't see, he was choking in the mic. He was deep throating the mic.
I can take that.
You're like, oh my god, it's so big.
I'm like, hey yo, I hate when they do that, bro. Porn is so unrealistic. It makes me mad nowadays.
You're like, oh,
It makes me mad as an adult now. Because as a kid, you just thought that's what it was.
Yeah, and then your dick stopped growing.
Yeah.
You're like, hey
And
yo.
then you're like,
you're like, oh my god.
you're like,
that thing's huge.
this doesn't. When does this happen? When does that happen?
Yeah, right. It's like when does
Still waiting, by the way.
yeah.
Still waiting.
Puberty's gonna kick in sooner or later.
That or medical science is going to advance to where we'll all be able to just get BBLs, but like for our dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think human evolution BBD
DBL actually DBL.
DBL
'Cause
dick
it's-
big
I know. It's big.
Yeah, I'm here for the dick big. Hey, you see that shit? You think he got the dick big?
hey yo. Hey, how much inches you got today, Mahomes? It's just like a bit, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
Alright.
little by little.
Let's
Yeah.
go back to the music.
Okay.
No, speaking of porn and no, I have a genuine question. How come you don't have a producer tag? Because if I was a
What does that
How does that have to do with porn? What does that do with porn?
so how come you don't have a producer tag? Because if I was
He's always telling me that like you should be like, oh, what is it?
Yeah.
you know, the one that I would love for you is because you know Metro Woman has this one, but it'd be like the Paula.
You should sample that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should sample that shit.
And then just a you know.
No, that's not happening.
I can see it though. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I know
right?
what you're trying to
It's
It's
say.
funny because I've had like tags, but it's not like I say it. Like for example, like Yvonne, a really good friend and a girl produced for
Shout out.
Yvonne
Shout out.
all the way to
Shouty.
California.
Don't know who it is.
She's in
It's
this
a
really
dude.
big. She's
I'm
in this.
just kidding. I didn't mean any disrespect by that.
Yvonne, she's worked with this really big company called Rancho Humilde.
Okay.
It's a California-based company,
Mm-hmm.
and she actually lives here. So shout out. But yeah, in her songs, she has like, oh, dímelo Paul, like, oh, like,
Talk.
tell me, Paul.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Talk to me, Paul. Talk to me. And like that, for example, like
Paula.
when I had the studio,
That'd be so sick.
when I had the studio for Malacalle, they would say, oh, like Malacalle and shit like that. You know? Like it's just like people just say it, you know.
Yeah.
And it's cool when they say it, like, oh, there's this really cringy song that I did with one of my friends, Sharky. Shout out to Sharky. And
Every
like,
shout out. It's me and you were just like.
Shout out to Sharky.
Sharky, yeah, my boy Sharky. I mean, well, Sharky, yeah, like in a song, like he had the brilliant idea of, of like in the beginning of the song, it's like, oh, like bitches ain't shit, huh, como Paul, and I'm like, you already know, como Sharky, like,
Oh,
it's
you
so
responded to
fun.
it?
Yeah, dude, and like I start playing, oh, it's so fucking cringy, dude. But yeah, you know, shit like that happens. You have to learn from that, you know.
Yeah.
Now I don't talk on my songs at all. dude.
Like now I'm scarred and I'm never saying it.
Never
again.
doing that again.
Never. No tag.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you were to do a tag,
I'm not.
He said nope. Nope.
I'm not. Probably a sound effect will be cool.
Yeah.
You
You know how Pharrell has his 4 count?
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's really cool. When like the music just talks for you, that's
Mhm.
crazy, dude. Someday I'll figure something out.
Still think that Paulo would like just slap.
Nah.
Do it one more time. Do it one more time.
Okay.
I got you with the mic.
Okay.
I'll do
You
it.
do the poll?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
separate it.
All right. Clip this, Robbie. 3, 2, 1. Paula!
You're like,
Hey,
so,
man. All I'm saying is think about it. All I'm saying is thinking about it.
think about the offer.
You never know. You never know when you
Never
might need
know.
it.
Yeah.
Just, you have so many
And
samples.
it's not you. Like
Let me
if people hate it, at least they'll be
Second
like,
to
I
the
hate it, and it's.
Let me sample that real quick.
We'll have Robbie email you the little soundbite.
Robbie, go ahead and send over that information.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robbie.
Step on it too.
Huh?
Tell him to step on it. He's lagging.
Step on who?
No,
You?
no,
on
no,
the
no.
hose.
He could just step on it. Robbie's been lagging lately.
Lagging?
Yeah.
Do you like getting stepped on?
I don't think I've ever been stepped. I mean, my back
That
in
actually.
a non-sexual way.
Yeah. No. That's actually really nice.
Hmm
I feel like that would feel pretty cool.
I need to go get my like back stepped on, but like
Yeah.
in a romantic, intimate way, I've never been stepped on.
Me neither.
So I don't think so.
I don't know if
Life already
You're
steps
breathing
on.
again.
Life already steps on me enough. I don't need a woman to do it. I don't think I can handle that.
Oh no.
All right, Paul. We've done a lot of music talk so far, but you're not just a music producer. You're not just a walking sound. Why don't you go ahead and tell me and the beautiful listeners that we have a little bit about your personal life?
I'm a porn star. I'm just kidding. I wish. dude.
Hey, to some people out there, you are.
Yeah.
There's gotta be
yo.
someone out there that's gonna agree.
Yeah.
Some shouty out there's like,
Hey.
mhm.
Mhm, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it on the comments. Give me some
Best
real
40
promo.
seconds of my life.
That's crazy.
I like how you always follow it, but it's like slower.
Yeah, because I just do, you know, it's
Take
just
your
natural.
time.
Just natural, you know.
I'm not a porn star.
Not a
he,
porn-
said, he said, no, but really, I'm not a porn star.
No, I'm not a porn star. I never claimed to be one.
If I could, I would, but I'm not.
Be a porn star?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have the confidence, you know.
Mm.
You know.
But you have every other attribute?
Just tell me,
Tell
just
me
say
when to
stop.
stop.
Just say stop.
Paul. Hey, yo.
No, he's not allowed to be a porn star.
I'm a size 12 on shoes.
Okay. You know what they say. You know what they say.
Nah, mean.
Nah, me.
Nah, mean.
Dude, we talk about this all the time. The fact that it'd be funny if like really tall, like built dudes just.
There are some, I'm sure.
Yeah,
There's
for sure.
probably an NBA player out there that's 6'8", and like
LeBron James
LeBron James.
Maybe.
Nah.
or Shaq. That'd be really funny.
I think
I don't see it though.
I don't think so.
No.
It would be funny, but I don't think so.
No.
Unfortunately.
Do you ever wonder why like those sculptures of Greek gods and everything have little penises?
I don't know. They had to. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
times.
But
It's like imagine like you're the guy being sculpted and you're just like, hey,
Can you?
well, could you imagine they did that shit on purpose?
I'm
Like,
pretty
what if like fucking Plato was slanging, but like they were like, fuck that motherfucker. We gonna just size him down a little bit. That's how the ops probably made those statues.
Yeah, pretty sure.
That's fucked
They're
up.
like, this guy's fucking cute. And
Oh
like,
hell no, we gonna dumb
but
him.
just-
We gonna ugly him
no,
down.
bring him down.
Bring him down.
So-
I don't know. That is weird though,
Yeah.
because they didn't give a fuck.
No, every
Nowadays, you would never see a guy posing like that. Nowadays, back then they were like,
OnlyFans.
not even. I mean, not that I'm aware of, unless you're browsing on dudes.
I browse on dudes.
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 Yeah. Dudes.
I'm
Dude,
fucking gay, yeah.
Dude.
So how do you say it?
dude, I'm fucking gay.
Shout out to the LGBTQ.
Actually, shout out to all my LGBTQ folks. I love y'all. I'm not gay
Love y'all.
personally, but hey, there's nothing funny about that, man.
No, the way you said, I'm not gay personally.
You don't have to be gay to be an ally, dude.
No, dude, I'm an
He
ally
said,
all the
"Shout out."
fucking.
I'm not gay.
I'm an ally.
Anyway, any ladies out there?
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Ladies and gentlemen, mainly ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What we're talking about? I forgot.
Oh, we were talking about you.
Oh,
and
my
your,
personal.
your porn star life.
No, like what do you do
Okay.
outside of your porn star life?
Okay.
Outside of, hold on, like, who are you?
Who are you behind the you
Music.
Yeah,
If that's what you want to call it.
music.
Who are you behind the chords? You know?
Oh yeah, it's funny. I like what's it? Just kidding. No, I'm obviously like a really artsy person in a way.
Mhm.
You know, I like to collect stuff, records, action figures, you know, collectibles, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that can be collected except sexual toys, I collect.
Those are fun too.
Except
Except,
Yeah.
because you can collect those. I know people that collect them.
collect them.
Yeah.
So you don't use them.
No, I mean it's like any type of collectible. You don't want to ruin it.
I mean, I guess, but do those go up in value as time goes?
If they're not used, I would assume.
I mean, I would assume if like a really famous porn star gets
Yeah.
his dick molded, and you know,
Hmm.
yeah, I would see that going up in price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any expensive action figures? Like some actual
Sex
Yes. No, I don't have sex toys. Yes, I have a lot of action figures, and I have the Hot Toys. I have a couple
Okay.
Hot Toys. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. They're like 1/6 scale, so they're like pretty big.
Okay.
And yeah, they're pretty like that, like detailed and crazy. So I bet the most expensive one that I got is like $400.
Oh, that's not bad.
So it's
For
not-
an action figure.
If you're ever in a rut, you know,
yeah,
like shit, I need $400.
sell it.
Which one?
Yeah,
which one of y'all
exactly.
bitches can I sell?
Exactly, dude. Sometimes I'm like,
You never know.
mm,
You never know.
It's good to have.
But
'em.
then I think about stuff like that. So like with that, I think about like stuff from back in the day that's like valuable now,
Exactly.
like stupid
Like,
shit.
oh, I
like-
should've not
Pokemon
sold
cards?
it.
yeah, or just something that I probably had and I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. So now I hold on to a lot of unnecessary shit because I'm like,
yeah, same.
who knows?
You know,
This-
yeah,
this shiny thing I found on the
That's-
floor. Who fucking knows? You know,
yeah. Like I
it's
also
a problem.
collect-
I'm a hoarder.
I also collect guitars.
Oh, okay, nice.
So I have like a couple like vintage and like mostly like 12-string guitars
Okay.
because they're pretty more rare, you know, sometimes.
Mhm.
Like I have this guitar that it's by Yamaha and it's like it's for all of you guys that know it's a FG 411, which is she's like she's a girl. I
Oh.
never she's a girl to me
Mm.
and she's like so beautiful.
The curves.
The
he's like,
curves.
curves.
And
Little
she has, like,
Patrice.
but like funny thing about all the guitars, Yamaha actually made a couple of them that are like they look like really fucked up with the paint. So she's so little fucked up.
She's
a little rough around the edges. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
Her imperfections are perfect.
She's
Yeah.
Oh god, fucking damn it, man! God, dude, I was getting in the zone. I was
Sorry,
light skin
sorry.
angel was coming. I was like,
Shout out to my boy Mark Bronson. He's the one fixing it right now. He's been having that guitar in the shop for like 7 months.
fixing your guitar.
Yeah. He hasn't fucking touched it, I'm pretty sure. But
He's
I-
like-
He's
but
touching it.
I still,
What's his name?
Mark Bronson. But I still love Mark though.
Mark
He's-
Bronson.
He's gonna hear this and he's gonna be like, "Fuck, where did I put that guitar? Where is that
No,
guitar?"
but I
Where
get
is
it though,
that shit
because
really
that guy, he has like a bunch of guitars that he's working on. He works on like every guy in Phoenix's guitar.
Oh, really? He's like the go-to guy.
Yeah, because he has worked for like what's his name, Paul McCartney.
Mhm.
He's worked for
Oh.
like I think he made a guitar for the Beatles and shit like in those times, and like
So
You know-
is he an older fellow?
Yep.
Mm.
and he's like he dedicates his life to actually just fix guitars, and it's fucking crazy. He's like the best out there.
That's
And,
tight. That's
yeah,
tight.
he
Shout out
can-
to
Mark Bronson.
Shout out to Mark.
Everybody check it out. He stays over in Scottsdale. So
Mm.
it's a long drive, but it's worth it. And I trust him a lot with my guitars, you know, because he's
Yeah.
like the GOAT. But anyway, he has that guitar right now. So like all of the guitars that I mostly like want to like keep good and like all that shit, like I take them to him.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's like does some crazy jobs and yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about? Yeah, collecting, movies, coffee. I love coffee.
Nice.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yep.
Coffee.
Coffee. And
Hey, I'm walking in.
just dudes.
Just dudes walking on dudes.
They walking in.
David.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
All right, Paul.
Imagine if I like drop water and roll over
Oh,
there.
that'd be great.
Please do that.
Turns off again.
That'd be a struggle. Now, speaking of struggles, Paul, would you?
Transition. That transition was crazy.
Would you care to inform me and the listeners? Could you tell us about a time where you were in the struggle, where there was multiple obstacles put in front of you that you just had to overcome? Could you run me through one of those beautiful stories that you have. Because again, I truly believe that you have a very inspiring life that a lot of our viewers could listen to. Because yeah, man, you've kind of made your like a name out of yourself.
No, thank you guys. Yeah, I mean, it's like everything, you know, we all go through shit. We all live through stuff. Like, most of the stuff that I've been through, it's like, I never was too confident with, like, my sound and, like, my music. So I have a bunch of shit that I haven't released, so I just kept it there. And most of that was because, as it's good to, like, you know, be surrounded by people and, like, you know, like, people from the industry and, like, people that are really big in the industry. But sometimes it's the opposite, you know. Because since they're so big, they can put you down so easy, you know?
Oh, yeah. It's rough.
And that's happened to me a lot.
Or you get into that thing where like you start comparing yourself, right? Because your type of success isn't matching what you're kind of around.
Exactly.
So it's like a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah. Because it kind of brings a little bit of those.
Suffering from success.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And that has happened to me. Also, like, family problems, like everybody. You know, we go through stuff like that.
Life just kicks in.
You know, like being in relationships and then breaking those relationships, like all that. Sometimes it just bottles up, and and I just have like a block. You know, like, oh, I can write songs, I can do anything. I'm not even motivated to come to the studio. But
that's the hard part about being a creative mind is that like when things are blocking that part for you, you're almost like incapable of doing anything.
Exactly.
I also believe that's a good thing though, because that differentiates success from being in the ordinary. If you're able to push through that, like I believe you are, Paul, it's what makes a difference. It's like you, beyond having a bunch of struggles, hell, even more than ordinary people living in this country do, you know, you have proceeded. And to me, that's very inspiring.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Like, little story, for example, 2020, the end of 2020 was like so bad for me because I was having family problems. I was I was in relationships and I wasn't happy at all. And then I was just going through that, and then I had a car accident that like gave me a really bad concussion that caused my brain to bleed and all that shit. I lost a ton of memory. I lost like, you know, all that shit.
Yeah.
And that like all messed me up so bad. I remember. But
that was 2020.
2020.
Damn, fuck that year, bro.
That year was just rough in general,
bro. That year was supposed to be. By the way, that year was supposed to be like the year. I felt like everyone was on track.
Exactly.
And they just said nah.
Yeah, exactly. And that happened to me, and then I was like, oh, like unmotivated. I was with a company, a music company, and they like fucked me up so bad. So all that stuff like was happening, and I pushed through it, and like I'm now here, and I'm working more than I ever thought I would. You know, I'm traveling, you know, that's crazy.
In those moments, well, like obviously you made it through, but looking back, can you recall what was the mindset in that moment that led you to not giving up?
It was, I would say, I have this really big connection to like my childhood. So like, for example, I always keep pictures of me when I was little, and like that, I feel like it helps me a lot. Sometimes.
So does Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps pictures of you when you were little.
What the hell?
They were online. I was able to download them.
We were doing our research.
Do not save them?
Yeah, we were doing our research for the project, and I was just like, I'm just kidding.
Oh
anyway.
my God. You guys are getting canceled. First episode.
All right, guys, this is the last episode, by the way. Thank you for this journey. Make sure to write us in jail. I'm just kidding.
Welcome back to the Amateur Hour. We're live from
Amateur Hour behind bars. Hey.
I'm down. Are you down?
Should we do an episode in the prison? See if we can get into one.
I think I could get into it
again
legally, like so that we can.
Most of the stuff that I'm going through or whatever, like it kind of helps it, you know, like looking at like my inner child in a way.
Yeah,
you know,
trying to keep that same type of peace, right? Like
yeah,
that. Which is weird because I was thinking about this today, which is like, again, I think it's like an older generation thing where it's like they killed that childhood, like they killed it on purpose because I guess they felt like they had to, and I think moving forward, a lot of generations try to keep that childhood feeling in them, right? Like that kind of guides them to do stuff.
It's just like I would say, like curating your inner child and all that. Yeah, I feel like that it's a big thing.
No, for sure.
And like. Because, for example, that's why I don't do drugs. I don't, like, you know,
Yeah, me either.
You like all of that shit, like all of
Why'd
that.
you look at me?
Like, I feel like I wouldn't do that to that child.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, that's something I
either.
keep, and you know. What is that in your nose?
Oh.
Just kidding.
No, just kidding.
Oh.
Baby powder. I get a little chafed up when I wear my Spider-Man
Oh, yeah?
mask out in
Oh,
public.
okay, that's fine.
Just kidding. No, I don't do that.
And
This
does
is
other
a-
things.
Spider-Man?
This is a school-free drug zone.
Yep.
We don't do that.
Free.
That's an old timer joke. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, free drugs,
Dude, bro,
dude,
gross.
bro, fucking free drugs, dude. That's pretty gay, dude.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude, that's
But anyway.
No,
Anyway,
so I don't know if
Yeah.
this is the same type of question that Angel was asking, but looking back on it, what could you tell your younger self about your goals and your passions and
on
stuff
2020.
like that? Yeah.
Going back to 2020, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could do it
Just any point.
any younger you.
so. Right now,
Yeah.
you're talking to younger Paul.
Younger Paulito.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I will still say it to myself even today. Like, don't give up yet, you know, because sometimes that thought, like, as a musician, it's always there, you know, like, what if I don't make it? What if, like, people don't like my sound? What if people, you know, it's just always a what if. And I feel like that's a big thing on, like, music or anything you do. And I feel like I would say don't give up yet, because if I would have given up back then, I wouldn't have gone through all this really good things and this really, like, good opportunities that I've been, like, going through right now, you know? Like, I've been recording, like, for, like, big artists, traveling, visiting, like, cities, and living off music.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and you've made that. We haven't really discussed it, but you have had a lot of big opportunities. You go to conventions now. You meet up with artists. You meet up with
Gets invited to conventions,
Yes.
not just
Yeah.
going, because anyone can go to some, right? Like, you can
Yeah.
go to participate in some, but, like, you're getting specifically invited for things like that. So that, like I said, it's there's other ways to show success besides monetary value,
Yep.
and those are important.
Yeah, even, like, for example, there's this really big producer and, like, engineer called Edgar. He's from Yellow Room Music. Shout out to Edgar. He's, like, the GOAT, and he has recorded for, like, a lot of big artists, like even Jenny Rivera, Valentin, I believe. I don't know if Valentin. I'm not sure, because he told me, like, one time I was with him, and he just told me, like all the stuff that he done, and it's crazy. I'm just mind-blowing. And shout out to Edgar, and I got to, like, you know, have a couple of drinks with him and just talk, and, you know, he grabbed my number down because he like what I do, and I was like, damn, like, this is fucking crazy.
That'll be us one day.
Yeah, grabbing drinks with Edgar.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. That'd be
Shout
crazy.
out.
That'd be good.
You know that funny scar that he has in the back of his head because of the failed hair transplant. we lost all the momentum. All right, guys. For transparency, we had camera issues, and then we kind of took a break, and then we're back. So, yeah, this is our guest, Paul.
Hey, if you missed out, which I don't think you did. We did. Anyway, we're talking about what I can remember.
Well, what's your next topic?
Well,
Just go into it. We can just go into it.
Yeah, we can go into it.
That was my last topic. Or actually, like, what are some of your interests that we haven't hit on?
I think I talked a little bit before the break,
Mhm.
but I didn't really get too deep into it. It was like movies and cinema and stuff.
Okay. What about them though? Like,
I like some movies. For example, Guillermo del Toro. He's one of my favorites.
Directors?
Yeah.
Directors.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry.
do you have a favorite Angel? You have a favorite director? Bang Bros doesn't count.
Damn it.
Dang.
Do I have a favorite director? I mean, Christopher Nolan hasn't really failed. You know,
I don't think he has like a bad movie, and
No.
even his bad movies are still
Are-
like
Yeah.
top tier movies. You know?
Yeah. As
Yeah.
far as I don't know too many directors by name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wes Anderson is really good too. Asteroid City.
I didn't see that movie, so I can't really.
To be honest, that movie wasn't like, oh my god,
Uh-huh.
but it was. I like he's like really perfect with the angles and everything. It's just like so
Mhm.
like perfect.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it.
I think Jordan Peele.
Peel.
Yeah, Jordan
Mhm.
Peele is like a really amazing director, just because I don't know, just thinking about being from the comedy world, you're able to understand timing, and I think that's what makes his horror movies magnificent.
Yeah. Us and all those. It's great.
Yeah.
No, some good ones.
Yeah.
I'm a big Quentin Tarantino fan, so
Yeah.
I just like the movies. I don't know what it is. I think it's the dialogue. I think that's what it is.
Is
Because
it?
people don't speak like that in real
Yeah.
life. Like
I
people don't actually have conversations like that. So
It,
I
when
love,
that-
oh, sorry.
yeah.
I was gonna say I love movies when like they just talk.
like when there's good dialogue.
Yeah, just
there's
like
good-
talking
yeah.
and like that it's not like it's nothing has to happen. It's just like the good talking is like.
I don't like exposition dumps though.
No,
I feel like
no, no.
that takes me out of the movie.
Mhm.
But that's
Like-
why I don't think there's too many exposition dumps in his stuff. I think, like I said, it's more so they're interesting conversation pieces that
Yeah.
I think we kind of wish that we can have
Yeah.
in real settings.
Yeah.
And it's hard, but like, it's hard to like mimic a movie's writing like that.
Yeah, exactly.
People don't have conversations like that.
Here's my hot take for the episode. I think other than Pulp Fiction, I don't.
Sorry, stupid.
There's something else.
I don't think Quentin Tarantino films are that good.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro? Pulp Fiction,
Yeah. Apart from Pulp Fiction,
Inglourious Bastards.
I have never seen it. Kill Bill, both of them were so mid.
Fuck no!
Yeah, it was pretty mid.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm
tripping. Kill
sorry.
Bill. The first Kill Bill is definitely the closest thing we have to a live action anime. Yes. Like the art style of
I
it.
see it. Yeah.
And then the Kill Bill Volume 2 is more like a western.
Uh-huh.
They don't that, and I think that's why, because it's not Infinity War and Endgame where they're kind of the same movie.
Yeah.
It's like they're the same story,
Which
but
is
they're
different.
filmed different ways.
I just don't think that they're as glorious as some people may. They're just films.
Have you guys seen Darren Aronofsky's film?
Darren Aronofsky's his movies just make me suffer.
Yeah. I love that. I love that feeling. The Whale was amazing.
Oh,
That's
shit.
like my favorite movie
Did
ever.
you see it?
Hmm.
You did?
Did you
Yeah.
cry?
Yeah.
I did.
Depressing. I can't watch stuff like that. Like, it makes me sad.
I have it.
I
I
would-
have a poster for it. I have the signed script.
Hmm.
I have everything The Whale like released.
Mhm.
I have it.
That movie was crazy.
I love it.
Within the first 2 minutes, I was in.
He was having fun.
He was having a great time
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
because he was masturbating in the first 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I know. I got it. I got
Poor
it.
guy. I know all the scenes. So if you bring me a line, I know what comes after.
Ah, okay.
Because I've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
Daddy, please.
Daddy, please. You're what did he say?
Why'd you look at me like that
You're
after I said it?
perfect.
I said,
You're gonna be happy.
With the chicken strips.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I hated right when the movie was released and then all the memes started popping out. I was like, I wouldn't laugh because I was
you're like, no, that's not a joke, bro.
yeah, because he
So
died.
funny.
I actually my mind was so connected to him. Was no,
No, you're like,
he already
too,
died.
Too
It was
soon,
like,
bro.
why are you making fun of him?
Too soon.
Yeah.
Would you, so
After it was funny. But
so if you died, would you be mad if your friends memed on you?
I feel like at the beginning I would be pissed, but as time goes, I feel like, for example, there's this meme
He's gonna
that's
be sitting there in the afterlife, like,
God
Like-
damn it, guys.
damn.
there's this meme from how we were saying Secret Wars and all that shit from Avengers is gonna be crazy,
Mhm.
and everybody's gonna be in it, and there's memes oh, I need you to distract Kang.
Mhm.
There's this one that's Ant-Man, and then he's the whale behind him, him, Charlie, and then they're oh, I need you to distract Kang. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah. Anyways, the whale was amazing.
If your friends don't meme on you when you die, they ain't your real friends. Just by
Exactly.
the way.
To be honest, when I die, I want it to be more like a celebration type thing. Because I don't know. I think
It's
funerals.
not gonna be.
Speaking of that, can I talk about something today? Actually,
Yeah, go ahead.
What's up?
I witnessed my first witnessed.
You killed somebody.
No.
Your first murder? Your first homicide?
No. So, as I was getting ready for everything today,
Imagine. Imagine just a selfie here. Sorry. All right, keep going.
as I was
Getting ready.
yeah, as I was driving today, I went through my first funeral escort. And respect to anybody that dies, but oh my god,
Go to sleep.
I'm sorry. It's past my bedtime, guys. But those things are so annoying. Oh my god.
When they shut down the street and stuff?
Yeah, when they shut down the street, dude, I cannot move. It took me 20 minutes to get from and
Who cares? You are alive and they're not. Give them the right of way.
Exactly.
I think that certain companies have a monopoly on the funeral industry. Like, it shouldn't be as expensive as it is to die.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's at that point where it's like, just throw my body in the trash.
honestly, like dude, just throw me somewhere. I'm gonna like.
Just throw me in the sea.
I want to be half cremated and half buried.
We've said
gonna-
that.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like
Just straight
on the
down. Yeah,
coffin.
just straight down the middle.
One side of you is gonna be like that.
Yeah.
That's gonna look funny.
Yep.
But like,
No one's gonna know.
what's the purpose behind that though?
Because I'm trying to do two traditions. Like, I want to be cremated and I want to be buried. Like, I want a place that you can go.
You wanna be you wanna be down and you wanna be actually like,
Yeah, so I'm trying.
I'm gonna be down when I'm up. You know what I mean?
the
You know how it is. So,
oh
but okay. So real quick to close out everything,
Yeah.
right? As far as your music career, what type of goals do you have? Do you have like in the short term and the long term? Where are you going from here?
I definitely one of my dreams in a way it's to kind of be one of the no I don't know I just like my dream in general for music and like general like original Mexican music, and it has been happening, is connecting genres.
Yeah,
you know?
okay.
Like for example, there's like I don't know pop. For example, Tyler the Creator, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see Tyler the Creator hop on like not on a Mexican like
Yeah, but
song,
something, yeah.
you know, but like some like sense of like regional Mexican music or something from that in one of their songs.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's happening already.
For sure.
But I would like to be part of that. You know,
Yeah.
that will be
For someone big, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to start
like Tyler the Creator. I can say like a lot of people like
Mhm.
Joji. I did this song actually on TikTok, and actually one of the guys that helped me produce it is back here, Manuel. Shout out, he's like right there. Manuel, say
Garrett.
hi. I don't know if you can see it. But Manuel, he did the bass, and we all like, I don't know, our minds work so good together, and we.
Which is crazy because me and Angel, our minds work horribly together.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
It's
It's
crazy. It's crazy to find someone like that, bro. To be
yeah.
honest,
It is.
but
No, I'm just kidding.
We share one brain cell, and it just bounces back and forth.
And
Yeah.
it's doing
Like
it's
your-
doing the robot.
like
Yeah.
your,
half
like
the
your
time.
chromosome is just floating.
No, that's his own chromosome.
Hey, don't associate me with the chromosome, man.
Don't give me an extra chromosome, please. Don't. No,
Well, anyway, that song,
I'm
it was
just
funny
kidding.
because
Every now and then, just
one day, like, I had the idea of like, oh, you know what, like, and it's crazy how I can tell you our minds were like together, because I was like, oh, you know what, I feel like this song. It was when Glimpse of Us came out, and I was like, I feel like this song could go really good with like some like Mexican like guitars in the back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, and
Like
shit
you start
that.
thinking about what you can
Yeah.
add to it.
Yeah, and like I kind of started like the session, and I was just like, okay, this would sound pretty good. And then Manuel comes the next day, and he's like, look at what I did. Like, we didn't talk about anything, and he's like, he did the same shit like we did. I did. And I was like, oh, what the hell? Like, we're like
You
doing
guys
the
were like
same-
synced, but without
Yeah.
even really communicating that.
exactly.
That's
And that's
crazy.
when
you're
we sat
in
down.
each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Soul bonding.
And we were like, you know what? Let's actually do it together. And then we did it, and it just was magical. And and
so did you like remix this song or
yeah, basically we just grabbed his vocal,
mm-hmm.
and we just like
Who's vocal?
Joji. From the song, you know, there's apps you can like actually get his vocal and just like, you know, isolate from all the music. And that's what we did. And then just started building over it with guitars and stuff.
Okay.
Posted it on TikTok. It went viral. Like it had like really good, like people like really liked it. And then we did the full version. We released it on YouTube, and people really liked it. Like it was like almost like 500,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like just crazy. And then a lot of people tried to steal that, like, and like posted it on like their channels and be like, "Oh, this is mine."
Oh,
You know? Yeah.
How do you fight against that? How do you fight against that?
I just comment like, "Oh, like
this is mine.
guys, if you guys want to go check this, like, this is actually mine. This is my channel."
But
Go
you
check-
don't.
go-
There's
go
no
check it
like.
I can report it. Like
Yeah.
I've done that before. Like, oh, you know what? Like
I'm
this
snitching.
This is not theirs. You know.
I'm
like,
snitching. Y'all out there, I'm
and,
snitching.
And obviously, like my family saw that and they're like, "Oh yeah, report this, and everybody reported it, and then it's
it
over.
gets taken down.
And then same thing happens again. You know.
Yeah. There's
But
always
there's-
gonna be the copycats or the people that just the re-uploaders that are trying to do
You
that.
know, and that happened, and then but the good thing about it, it was like, okay, I feel like people, and even to this day, I still get comments from that video of being like, damn, this is so magical.
Yeah.
This is so beautiful. And it's like, okay, like, and when I would like to continue to give that feeling to people, you know,
For sure.
like with other music and even my music. Because I don't know, it's just so crazy how music can work together.
No, it is. There's something. So one of the things that sucks is like I'm a music lover. Like I love music. I love anything that involves it. I just have never had the knowledge to go and make my own music.
Yeah.
So to me, it's a surreal feeling to be like riding around the city and someone has your music in their car. You know what I'm saying? Someone's taking time out of their day. And we get some of that with the podcast. Like that's my little version of that. When people listen to us, especially in their free time, it's surreal because it's like you're literally taking time out of your day, and my voice is playing through your speakers while you're on your way to work.
Yeah, like it's so surreal, as you said. Like, for example, like on the way over here, we grabbed coffee and have like the Spotify thing for like artists on your phone, and I got a notification that 98 people chat sammed that song.
Oh yeah.
And this week, and I was like, oh shit, like people are actually like they were playing it somewhere, and somebody was like, oh, what is that?
Like, I want to listen to this again. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like that's crazy how like I'm here just chilling, and I'm like I'm not thinking about what's going on with that recording that we did, you know.
Not to mention like your whole other fan base in Colombia, for some reason.
Yeah, like that song had actually like some of the chat sams were from Colombia.
Oh
from
shit.
Mexico City.
That's tight.
You know, I was like, damn, dude, like I'm here in Phoenix, just you know,
just vibing.
We need our
Just
podcast to go viral in Japan.
No, it's like
as crazy as it sounds, dude, it can.
That's what I'm saying.
Because like right when I did like my first shitty ass album, and I promoted like the fuck out of it, I remember like some of the views were like from India and shit like that. I was like, what the hell, like like
Yeah,
you know,
it's just
like,
weird. You just didn't expect the views
like,
to come from there.
I would
yeah.
like expect from Mexico or like here.
Well, they do have to listen to something in the call centers.
Yeah, you know, just scamming people. Oh, just kidding. I got scammed for you guys. You guys took like $300 on my account one day.
Yes, hello. Yes, I would listen to the glimpse of us. It is so good. Oh no.
Oh, we're getting canceled for sure.
So what do you that's
Anyway.
Is that a long-term goal, or is that what do you have, like which one is that?
I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen in the long run.
Yeah, right, that's a long run.
You
Do you
know?
have any short-term goals within the next, let's say, 3 to 5 years? Anything you
Just-
see yourself doing?
Just releasing stuff because I have a lot of stuff piled up in my computer.
Oh,
Like,
okay, yeah, like a lot of old stuff.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And like stuff that are like, I have a song that I started like 2 years ago
Okay.
and I haven't finished.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
I just want to work on it like as hard as I can. And I don't know. There's just songs, for example, I was listening to this interview with Tyler, the Creator, and he said that, for example, "See You Again," that song, "Can I Get a Kiss?" That song,
Yeah.
Cali Uchis. That song was actually they were working on it in like 2014.
Sheesh.
Wow.
That's when like the whole idea started. And
Could you
like,
imagine putting in work and being like, all right, bro, this is gonna be a banger, and then it doesn't come out for like
Yeah,
9 years?
but that's a really smart thing about him because it's like, okay, this is gonna be a banger, but it's not the time yet for it. You know.
But that's so hard as
Like,
an artist
just leave it,
because
you know?
because some songs can
Yeah.
feel very dated. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that's the craft of making music is being able to kind of make it timeless because like you said, there's some songs from 2014 that you can just tell that they don't age as well as you'd want them to.
It's all the EDM.
What?
It's all the EDM. Like the,
I love that shit. I use that shit to work out.
it does. You are the piece of me. All that.
Yeah,
It's dated, but it's dope.
It just music doesn't age. Like some music doesn't age, and you can literally just listen to it. Like,
The good music is
Yeah.
timeless. You can listen
Yeah.
to it at any time.
and as a producer, it's hard to like, for example, that like I get that feeling sometimes when I'm like working on something. Like I have this melody that I did one time. Like it's an English song. It's just like kind of like Joji type
Yeah.
beat, and I did it, and I haven't finished it because I haven't got the creativity for it, and it's just the hook right now with the beat.
Okay.
You know, and
Yeah.
that's been sitting there since like 2019.
And what is the hook?
The hook,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's like, what is that?
like the melody.
Yeah,
that
well,
repeats.
how does it- Okay, Paul, I have
Anyway.
one final question for you.
Okay.
What excites you more with these future goals? Working on your own craft, like your own music ventures and stuff, or being able to work with some of these big artists? Like if you were just to have, think of it as would you rather?
Damn, that's a really hard question. I feel like
I'm a really hard man.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. This is my favorite thing. You always just, oh my god, Angel. You always.
Is that your superhero name? Hardman?
Hardman.
Yeah, Captain Hardman.
Save me.
Captain Hardman.
Captain Hardman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, anyway. To respond to your
Explains that
question,
boner story from
Oh my god.
5th grade.
Huh?
He explains that boner story from 5th grade.
I have a lot of boner stories.
Yeah.
That's
Did you?
great.
Were you able to hear last episode? He had a boner story.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's a mediocre boner story.
Anyway, yeah. So, in my the way I see it is, music production that I do for like as a job or like opportunities that come like that they're not my music. I see them as like okay, that's gonna lead me closer to like me releasing my music and actually like like it goes hand by hand, hand to hand. I don't know. And like for example, I've been working with Yvonne, for example, Yvonne Galas, as I mentioned earlier.
Shout out.
She just released an EP. It's called Jupiter, and it's like a really sentimental album dedicated to her mom that passed away a few years ago. And like the intro is like so like melancholic and everything, and I'm really glad I was part of it. And from that, I kind of found some stuff about me. Like, okay, I can actually use this type of melodies, use this like stuff that I can use in the future, not even for just my own project, for like other people, And I feel like that, like, it just builds you as a producer or artist,
No, that's good.
For example, Carla, which is also behind there with her brother Manuel. But she has like they have a really cool song they haven't released, and I was part of it. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the final cut, but from what I got to work with from that song, it really helped me as well, as a producer. And it's just like that. Really helps, And in the future, if I'm working, I don't know, Peso Pluma or something, like that'll be great, and I'm obviously gonna learn from that, and that's gonna open up budget doors, and
So you don't see yourself being one or the other, like an artist or a producer. That, like you said, they're both your identity.
Yeah. For example, like look at it like there's this bassist called Thundercat. He has produced for like a bunch of people, and he has like his own music,
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's really good. Like, oh, Thundercat is in this song. Like for example, I don't know, he played on the Grammys with Steve Lacy, and he played just the bass, and everybody was like, oh, that's fucking Thundercat, and and then they go listen to his music, and okay, yeah. So Thundercat is known for that, just doing his own stuff and producing for other people.
For sure.
Yeah,
sure. Which is nice. It's a nice mix because that is something that you don't want to be just like a one trick pony type of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you are multi-talented. One of my.
What do you mean by that, my boy?
It's because a fly just.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, just one of my dreams is to be listening into the radio and just hear Paula.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
He's like, I'm gonna report him.
Yeah,
Like he
dude.
said.
Exactly. No, it's not gonna be me if that happens.
But all right, man. Do you guys have any closing statements? Angel, you have anything you want to say to the people? You have anything you want to say to the people?
I feel like we should all band together and bully Paul into making that his producer tag, please.
Yeah, everyone.
No.
Hey, if it gets the views.
Yes, it is.
If you guys bring this to 1 million likes,
1 million likes? There's no way.
You never know, man.
Hey, you never know.
The power of friendship.
Exactly.
One day.
One day. Well.
No, so Paul, do you have any words of wisdom that you would want to leave our beautiful, lovely viewers now? Because we're video and listeners with.
Yes. Well, something that has helped me a lot is just, trust your gut, your creativity, everything, any positive feelings that you have on something, or even some negative stuff that you have on something. Use it as, okay, I can turn this into a good thing,
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's happened to me a lot when I I hesitate a lot on like everything. I overthink a lot, personally and musically sometimes, But it's just like, hey, like if people are actually fucking with like the stuff I do, might as well just keep doing that,
Yeah.
And just trust in my gut, keep doing
Consistency is key.
Exactly, being consistent.
Consistency.
I need to work on that a lot, but
it's still key.
Hey,
it's still key.
You can be the second, third, fourth, and on guest.
Yeah. That's cool. I'm down.
Right?
Might as well just add me to the picture.
Honestly, right?
But yeah, just trust your gut. You know, if you feel like you can do something big, you can. You know,
For sure. Except you, whoever
Robbie.
you are,
No, not you.
Robbie,
Not,
and whoever else you is watching. You can't. Only
can't.
us.
Only us. Again, if you're trying to do your own podcast, please just wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Let us blow up, and then we can.
Then we
you know-
got you. Then we got you.
Yeah,
Then
we
got
can.
you.
We can share the spotlight, just not at the same time.
Yeah, not at the same time. Let us go first. Our
It's
turn.
my time to shine, whore.
And
what the hell? That was
Damn.
No, I'm
That's
just
bad.
kidding. But genuinely, guys, anybody can do it. It's all about trying and do what you love, so you can love what you do. I don't fucking.
I don't know. Something like that. Close
Yeah.
enough.
love what you do, so you can do what you love.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one. You just,
Yo.
you just
That's the
little brain
one.
fart.
Actually, there is one thing that I do want to leave like my viewers, or my our viewers with, is that live the life that most people don't, so that in time
That was
you
fucked
can
up.
live like most people don't.
Bars.
I didn't hear what you fucking said.
You didn't?
I don't understand what you said, but yeah,
He's like, whatever was
Whatever he
probably
said.
was
Yeah.
inspirational.
perfect. Yep.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, guys. Well,
All right.
Well, just wanted to say thank you again.
thank you
You
guys
know,
a lot.
yeah.
Round of
no, of
applause
course.
for Paul for being our
Yep,
very
yep,
first
yep.
amazing guest
Amazing.
on the
Thank
most
you.
amateur, the most mediocre podcast there is.
Where can everybody find you at?
So I'm on Instagram as El Paul LM, which is EL Paul LM.
It'll be up here on the screen.
Yep, should be somewhere around there. YouTube,
Actually, right there. Okay.
Paul LM. Anywhere, just Paul LM. I believe TikTok is Paul LM official.
Okay.
One with like a little one at the end. But
Yep.
you'll find me if you put Paul LM official.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Paul official was taken.
Yeah, it was taken. Fuck you, whoever took that.
Yeah. And
Funny.
Angel, where can they find us at?
At
Try it again. Angel, where can they find us at?
at the amateur hour _ podcast on Instagram and the amateur hour podcast on YouTube now, which you should be watching if you're listening
Like,
to this.
Subscribe, comment,
All those things.
everything.
Yes, sir.
We're only here for bigger and better things, so join along with the ride.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, me.
Yeah, nah, me.
All right,
sir.
thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you in the next episode.
Yer.
I'll see you sometime
Bye-bye.
again. Bye, guys.